According to some reports, Jeff Bezos earns $3.5 million an hour. If you make $25 an hour, that's 140,000 times more per hour than what you make. Hopefully you don't think of yourself as worthless, but do you think of yourself as worth 140,000 times less than another human being? I believe we all have invaluable inherent self-worth. While we have unique skills and attributes that set us apart from one another, no one person is inherently worth more than anyone else. When I was growing up and I heard of people making 100 times more per hour than most, I thought that was pretty messed up, and I was wondering why there weren't riots in the streets and people rallying for change. Now here we are with a guy making 140,000 times more. How bad does it have to get before we make changes? How bad does it have to get before we even publicly acknowledge that this is pretty messed up? And before you ask, yes, I'm a little jealous, but I'm also concerned, and I'm sick of being treated like I'm worth less than other people. As you all hopefully know from our public education system, we have not one, not two, but three classes in this country, and the quality of life between the struggling poor and the mega rich is profoundly different. If you're poor, you're likely one paycheck away from being homeless, one call off away from being fired. Your clunky car could break down at any moment. You have to pay the highest interest rates because no one wants to invest in you when you're a liability, and you're a liability when you're worth less than other people, and you're worth less than other people when we all get paid vastly different wages for some reason, still wondering how that makes any sense. And you probably have untreated illnesses because your insurance cares more about profit than providing people with treatments they need. And you're probably chronically stressed, if not from all of that and more, then at least from living in a world that's constantly sending the message that you are only worth as much as the amount of money that you have. Imagine we didn't know that there were people making as much as Jeff Bezos. Like we thought maybe $1,000 was the max, and with people like him, maybe we're taking bets, $500 to $800 an hour, maybe. I still don't know why that would make any sense, but like imagine that were the case. But then suddenly it were released that this guy makes $3.5 million an hour, which is more than you'll probably make in your entire lifetime. Imagine the shock that we would all feel. And I kind of actually wonder if we're kind of stuck in a state of shock, but in like slow motion. But that too has been normalized. We're so used to our empathy being stressed out that we don't recognize how far we've drifted from our compassionate, loving, cooperative side. We don't even recognize that that is our natural way of being. I plan on doing more content about our nature, actually really how it's really truly centered in love and not selfishness. But for now I'm too preoccupied with the demands of this denatured world we've built for ourselves. I need to get some sleep, go to work so I can make 140,000 times less than Jeff Bezos.